First Gloucestershire win deepens Bears' relegation fears. Gloucestershire have put themselves on course for the win against Warwickshire at the Seat Unique Stadium. Price and Gahar potent on day 2 to leave Warwickshire 58 for 5, leading but only by 77. Was the elusive first victory finally materialising for the hosts? It certainly looked that way. Price in irresistible form. Bethel outcaught by Dent for his 5th. A sorry start to the day for Warwickshire. It was soon 6 for Price. Briggs' middle stump launched out of the ground. Warwickshire collapsing in a heap now. But Davis remained resolute and with a single off Payne moved to 50 from 75 balls. Brooks flashed hard at the bowling, 6 added off Gahar, but Warwickshire was still yet to make it to 100. It was Davis that got them there, a single off Payne enough. But he wouldn't get much further, giving out LBW to Zafar Gahar, the spinner continuing to cause all sorts of problems. And you couldn't keep Tom Price out of the game either. Brooks his 7th of the innings, outcaught by Bracey. And he made it 10 in the match, and 8 in the innings, when Warwickshire's came to an end. Sidebottom pinned in front for 2, the target for Gloucestershire, 148. It had been some performance from Tom Price with the ball, smashing his previous career best with 8 for 27, and chalking up a 10-wicket match haul for the first time in his career, conceding just 73 in the process. Only Davis had performed with 60, Brooks knock, eye-catching down the order. Charlesworth and Dent faced 2 overs, added 4 to their total before lunch, 144 more needed for their first win of the season. But the Bears would bite back at their hosts. Charlesworth, caught at second slip by Hayne off Hannon Dalby. Was there hope yet for the visitors? Well, there was certainly a glimmer when Ollie Price edged Hannon Dalby to Yates for 5. The required 121 felt a very long way away from Gloucestershire when Hammond was out for a duck caught by Yates off Yadav. The tables were turning. Bracey out for a duck to Danny Briggs, caught top-edging a sweep to Davis, much to his disappointment. A recovery was required, and Dent and Van Buuren provided it. The Bears denied further progress, and the chase really got underway in earnest with the 5th wicket pair. It was just what the doctor ordered. Momentum swept back towards the hosts, the 5th wicket worth 50, when Van Buuren drove Yadav down the ground for 4. With 3 figures on the board, Dent moved to a 50 scored off 120 balls. His side were closing in on victory now. He and Van Buuren were still there at tea. The Bears' hopes all but gone. 29 more needed to win. Van Buuren was stopped short of his half-century after the break, LBW to Yadav on 49. And the spinner had another soon after. Taylor trying to finish it as a canter, caught in the deep by Sidley. He was giving Warwickshire a chance here. The appeals for Dent's wicket understandably vociferous, but he was already on his way. It might have been a bit nervier than they'd hoped, but Gloucestershire found their way to the target. Gahar and Price a fitting duo to seal it for their side after their bowling heroics. After 12 games without a win, they'd found their first in the penultimate round of fixtures. While victory doesn't save them from relegation, it puts Warwickshire in a really tough spot. They'll have their fingers crossed that Northamptonshire can do them a favour in Taunton, but whatever happens there, the Bears head into the final round in the bottom 2. Gloucestershire finished the season on their travels against Yorkshire, but Warwickshire face a tough task back at Edgbaston. It looks like they'll need to pull off a result against Hampshire.